Hello and welcome to this week's Angel Oracle card reading for week commencing the 18th of August 2025. My name is Ray and I'm a spiritual guide and healer who is passionate about helping you reconnect with your divine presence and step into your purpose. Now, through angelic Reiki, angel oracle cards, guided meditations, and exploring past and future lives, I support you in healing your past and creating a soul-aligned future. Now, my journey has taught me with the right tools and guidance, we can all connect with our higher selves, embrace transformation, and live a life full of purpose and fulfillment and abundance. Now, this week we're going to be using the Goddess Dream Oracle cards by Wendy Andrew. And as always, before we get into this week's reading, I would like to say thank you so much for your continued support. It really does mean a lot to me to be able to be of service to you and for you to trust me enough to use my services. So thank you so much. And with that in mind, don't forget to check out everything I have to offer, especially past life regression. I've gained a lot of clients at the moment who are wanting to heal their past, get rid of the baggage that's holding them back. Because a lot of things from our past, whether this lifetime, previous lifetimes, can have an effect on us in our current lifetime, keeping us stuck in old patterns, thoughts, feelings, self-sabotages. And when we actually go back in time to check out, to look at, to experience, to know about these things, then once we start heal them, know them and understand them, they don't have effect in our present life. So yeah, past life regression is really something that I think a lot of us now need to actually look at to be able to help us move forward. And of course, don't forget to check out everything else, including my shows, which I'll speak about at the end. And of course, I do have my free gift, which is a 5-day angel connection journey to open your channel to receive messages and guidance from your angels and guides. You get a chance to learn and do that yourself. And of course, my Angel Wings membership, which I absolutely love and adore. And I've got some great members and we have a brilliant community. We do bespoke channel guide meditations, group angelic Reiki, future life regression, past life regression. We have monthly Q&As. We've just recently created a guided meditation through the group using everyone pulled a different card, and I created a guided meditation just for our membership. There are subjects on in the membership. I'm just trying to think of the right word for them, where you can go in and get a deeper knowledge and go deeper into whatever you want about angels, card readings, everything else esoteric that you can think of. And I'm always updating the portal. And of course, if you're ready to live your soul's purpose and you're feeling the nudge to heal, grow, and align with the life you were born to live, then I'd love to support you. So one-to-one. So you can, if you want, you can join my Soul Path Discovery program to clear old patterns, connect with your soul's gifts, explore your highest potential, and create a life of purpose and abundance. And we use past life regression, future life regression, oracle cards, angelic Reiki, and so much more to help you live your purpose. But of course, without further delay, let's get into this week's card reading. So here are the cards. We give them a quick cleanse and a bless. So what does everyone who's watching this need to know for their highest good for week commencing the 18th of August 2025? What does everyone who's watching this need to know for their highest good for week commencing the 18th of August 2025? So let's see what we've got coming out today for us. Oh, okay. So we have got Moon Law, ebb and flow. We have got happiness, joy of life. And we have got bright future. The darkest hour is just before the dawn. I love that card. I think the colours and the imagery on it are so beautiful. So what the cards are saying to me is that, embrace the ebb and flow of life. embrace the good, the bad, the darkness, the lightness. When we embrace that sometimes things are good, sometimes they're not so good, we know that they will become good again. That, that is life. That is the experience we chose to come here and experience. And when we really take that on board and we go with that flow, we allow ourselves to retreat, to take time, to get guidance, to rejuvenate, then we can flow forward with that new purpose, with doing things, bringing things into actuality. So this week, inviting you to think about your life. Where is your life ebbing and flowing? Is there more flow than ebb, or is there more ebb than flow? Is there a way you can actually work things to bring more flow if the ebbing seems to be a little bit too much? What do you need to release to allow that flow to start again? And no, and I mean, it's really hard. I mean, it's hard, but it's easy, to say bring joy into your life, bring happiness into your life. Because if you're really going through a really dark spot, it's really difficult to, get that happiness, that joy. But it is there. Remember the ebb and the flow. If you can find a little spark of joy somewhere, even if it's just watching a bird fly or taking a sip of coffee or tea and watching the sun rise, hearing the trees. Nature is such a beautiful healer and it can bring joy and happiness. Even if you don't feel like it, put on a comedy that's always made you laugh. Just try and allow some of that happiness, that light to come into you. For when you have that joy of life, when you embrace life, the ebb and flow of life, things are so much brighter, so much clearer, and you can move forward with so much more purpose, and things work so much more easier for you, and you get into that flow of life. And know that there is always a bright future. After the dark comes the light. After the ebb comes the flow. After the sadness comes the happiness. Our future is bright. We just have to embrace it and know that that is going to happen, and allow all the things that might darken that. Okay, you're there. I can work through you. You don't need to define who I am. I can bring in that light, that joy, that happiness. Because when I do that, my future is bright. I then go into the flow of life. And my happiness can bring joy and happiness to other people. And if I'm enjoying life, I'm healthier, I'm fitter, I have more abundance, things coming into my life. So this week really is about, taking that time, if need be, to go within. What brings me happiness? What brings me joy? What do I need to clear, to heal? And allow that, and know and understand that life ebbs and flows, that there is a bright future for you. And that happiness and joy brings you that joy of life. And it can just be the tiniest little thing, like a purr from a pet, a smile from a stranger, a butterfly, a bee, whatever it is. Just allow that beautiful energy to come into you. Try and be as happy as you can. Um, as I said, even that tiniest little glimmer of light, like a candle, can bring that warmth, that joy, that happiness into your life. So as always, that's my interpretation of the cards. And you may get a completely different interpretation when you look at the cards, and that is absolutely fine. I draw these cards for what you need to know for your highest good. And if you do get a different reading, or one card stands out more than the other, then please do let me know either in the comments or message me privately. I always try to reply to everyone who lets me know about their experience of the reading. So again, for you, we've got moon law, ebb and flow. I mean, remember, the moon comes and goes. Day follows night, night follows day. Tides come in, tides go out. There's a balance with the ebb and flow. Happiness, joy of life. What can you be joyful about? Even the tiniest little thing. And can you bring more happiness into your life? Maybe by turning on that music and dancing around. Maybe watching that comedy. Maybe just going out in nature. And bright future. The darkest hour is just before the dawn. Whenever darkness appears, lightness will always come. Light always follows dark. So look for that light, that spark, and know that there is a bright future for you, especially when you step into that happiness, joy, and allow the ebb and flow of life. So thank you for the time to listen to this reading. And if you do take the time to comment, that would be absolutely wonderful. And don't forget to check out my main show, Angels and Destiny, which if you're watching this on Sunday, the 17th, is taking place tomorrow, Monday, the 18th at 8 p.m. UK time. If you're watching later in the week, then watch the replay. I've got a beautiful returning guest, Jennifer Taylor. So I'm really looking forward to having the conversation with her. She brings such brilliant joy and wisdom. And of course, Thursday, I've got the Cup of Spirituality with Sally Hart, and we're going to be talking about dreams. So if you've got any dreams that maybe you want some interpretation on, you want to know more about dreams, you've got some questions, or you just want to find out about dreams and dream states, then do tune in on this Thursday, the 21st at 7:30 p.m. Is it 7:30? 7 p.m. 7 p.m. 7:30. I can't remember. Which is my bad. But please do join us. It'll be great to see you. And of course, don't forget to check out my free gift for you, my membership, the Soul Path Discovery Program, and maybe what you need to clear from your past. Have a wonderful week. Take care. Bye.